Hey, what time are you coming home?
Hey, Carl. I'll be back at my usual time, so it'll be pretty soon. Why do you ask? Is everything okay?
I see. Okay, my mommy made its food, so I was just wondering. But there isn't any left for you. So you'll just have to find something to eat on your own.
What? Are you serious? Again? Your mom is coming again?
Hey, what do you mean again? What's the problem? Mom can't come over? Knock it off. Don't get in the way of us being one big happy family.
One big happy family? But that is still my house. I'm so tired today. I just simply wanted to go home, cook something, and just go to bed.
Geez, you don't have to say something so selfish like that.
What? What do you mean selfish? I think you're the one being selfish, Carl. Why in the world is your mom coming over for the 4th time this week anyway? She's been around since last weekend all the way up until this weekend, hasn't she?
Yeah, so what? It's the best.
I work full time and there are times where I am so busy. All I want to do is go home and relax after such a stressful day. The least I want is not to be bothered on the weekend. That isn't too much to ask for.
What are you talking about? Mommy is already 60 years old. I know she may not look that old, but she is still 60.
Well, actually, she does look 60 if you ask me.
What do you mean by that? Anyway, I just want to live together with my mom. But you are being so selfish and refuse to live together with us. That's why I will never tell my mom to stop coming over. I won't let you tell her that either.
Why in the world are you getting so carried away? Your mom coming to visit is totally fine. I have no problem with that. But when she comes on weekdays, I can't even cook anything. And when I'm not off on the weekends, there are always complaints because I can't even clean the house or do any other chores. I have no time for myself. I can't even catch my breath. I just need some time sometimes.
Well, that is the job of a housewife. That is what you should be doing. Don't act like a spoiled brat. If you don't have time to cook dinner during the week, that is no one else's fault but your own. Don't you understand my mommy is coming over to try and help you? You need it.
No, that's not it. You just want her here so she can do your chores, isn't that right? Right now you work as a temp and have to go into the office 3 to 4 times a week. You work less hours than I do right now. If you can do the chores, shouldn't you just do them yourself? You have the time.
You should just be a housewife. You shouldn't have that frame of mind. Those are actually Mommy's words. She's the one who said that. She also said you're ugly and that you don't even clean the house. You don't contribute anything. You don't balance out all the great things I do.
What? You can't possibly mean that.
That is why you should be happy to be married to someone as great as me. You should be grateful that I put up with you.
Look, I don't know why you're talking to me right now about all of this, but it doesn't matter right now. Seriously, let me at least rest just this weekend. I was patient and put up with all the nonsense during the week. I at least deserve a peaceful weekend.
You know I'm only still married to you because you bring home a decent income. But honestly, if you were a housewife, you would really be horrible. It's the worst. You could learn a thing or two from Mom, don't you think? You really need to learn to treat your husband with respect.
What? Why are you saying all of these things? I honestly have no idea what you are trying to say. Talking to you right now is just a waste of time. I'll talk to you later. It's fine. I'll just come home now and make a decent meal. So, you finally decided. I know this was tough on you, and you had a hard time deciding. But finally, I can teach you how to have the right frame of mind and attitude as a proper housewife. What? What in the world are you talking about? Huh! Wait, what are you talking about? I heard that you finally decided you wanted all of us to live together. What? Us living together. What in God's name are you talking about? This is the first I'm hearing about us living together. What? Are you serious? I guess we aren't on the same page then, are we? What? Carl said that you finally decided that we should all live together. So, I thought you finally came to your senses and agreed with us living together. So, you honestly aren't planning on living together with us? You being alone and by yourself is so pointless. It would be so much better with the three of us together. It looks like you and Carl are just talking amongst yourselves and not even including me. But even if that was the case, this is something Carl should have spoken to me about. I am his wife? I haven't heard anything about this, so I'm going to ask Carl myself just what exactly is going on. I think it's pointless for you to ask him, but go ahead. And why do you say that? Because my Carl would never lie to his mother. There is no way. He said he's preparing for us to live together. He's doing everything for me. There's no way he'd lie to me about that. That's why if you aren't going to be living with us, my Carl will have to end his relationship with you. Well, is that so? You're right. He wouldn't lie to you, not your Carl. Well, do you know about Carl's job right now? Absolutely. Of course I do. I am his mother. What are you talking about? I know everything about him. Obviously, I would know something as important as his job. He's been working for a major corporation and worked his way up to a managerial position. That's why he's able to come home earlier than you every day. But you're nothing like him. You have no skill and work so slowly you have to work until late. Are you sure about that? So that's the story Carl decided on telling you? Listen, Carl is my dear son. I know him better than anyone. I understand. Well, I'm going to just talk to Carl myself and get to the bottom of this. Thank you for reaching out to me. Carl, where are you right now? Why aren't you at home?
Huh? You mean you're home right now? Sorry, I'm surprised. It's not too common that you're home like this.
I had an awful feeling in the pit of my stomach, so I decided to come home. Where is my bank book?
Wow, that's wild. What, do you have a sixth sense or something?
Enough. Answer my questions. Where are you right now, and where is my bank book?
I just bought a high-rise apartment building with it.
Carl, what are you talking about? You just took it upon yourself to take my money without me knowing?
Yeah, and so what if I did? I'm gonna live with my mommy.
What? That money was my life savings. I worked my fingers to the bone for 10 years for that. And you think you can just use it however you please?
Yep, that's right. I absolutely can. I've been looking for quite a while, and finally I found it. I racked my brain wondering where you were hiding it. I knew you were hiding money, but to hide such a large amount? I was impressed. So I took it from my mommy. I decided to use it and purchase a huge apartment for her.
What do you mean? That is my money. Don't you think you're getting a little carried away just doing anything you want with it? It's mine.
No, it doesn't matter anyway. You already left anyway.
What do you mean by that?
You have no use for the money. The least you can do is just give it to me. I have no more use for you, and now I'm gonna live with my mom in the apartment that I bought with all of your savings.
You are the worst. You took my money and have no use for me anymore? So are you just trying to drive me away?
Yep, I guess that's exactly what I'm saying. You have nothing to offer. Isn't just being at home alone such a waste?
Fine. You'll get exactly what you ask for. You can just leave this house. And you know what? Let's get a divorce. How does that sound?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Haven't you been listening to what I said? I used your life savings to buy an apartment to live with my mom together. I have no more use for you at all. Let's hurry up and just get a divorce already.
Understood and agreed. Goodbye, Carl.
Goodbye, you pig.
Please don't ever think about contacting me again. And I'm changing the locks to this house, so don't even think about coming back. So after moving, I hope you have fun living with your mommy, who you love oh so much.
Sue, can you talk right now? I want to call you.
Absolutely not. I don't feel like talking to you. I have nothing to say to you. Why do you want to call me anyway? Have you sent the divorce papers yet? What's taking so long? Hurry up and send them to me already.
Forget about the divorce papers. I wanted to ask you about my money.
Your money? What do you mean by your money?
You know what I mean. Why can't I use the bank book anymore? Why can't I withdraw money anymore? I can't pay rent for the apartment.
So, that's not my problem. I don't know anything about your money. Not like you have any anyway.
But I still had the bank book. There should still have been money in the account. But when I went to do the bookkeeping, there was no money left. Why is that? What happened? Don't you think that's a little weird?
Do I think it's weird? You just did whatever you wanted and stole my bank book after all. That right there is a crime, isn't it? You're lucky I don't report you for that. Anyway, I was able to do my banking online. I transferred all my money into another account. Every dollar.
What, you transferred the money? All of it?
Yep, sure did. Thank goodness I was able to transfer it all over before you were able to use any of it. A sleazy mama's boy like you being able to use my hard-earned money? Just the mere thought of that made me sick to my stomach.
Wait a second. I didn't hear anything about that. You didn't tell me anything. So I can't use any of the money anymore? Is that what you're telling me? The bank book is mine, isn't it?
What are you saying? Have you gone mad? That bank book is mine and you know it. I knew you'd just do whatever you wanted with my money and try using it, so I moved everything over to a separate bank account. You were babbling on and on about how you bought a huge apartment, but it looks like the payment hadn't gone through yet. Thank goodness.
No, that can't be right. I checked the bank book. The money still is in your account. All I needed was a stamp which I was going to get later on. I just borrowed the money from the down payment for the apartment.
Oh, you just borrowed it.
After I withdrew the money, I thought it wouldn't be a problem if I just returned it back. I don't understand. What is the problem?
I explained it to you before, didn't I? How dumb do you think I am? I knew you stole my bank book. Because of that, I transferred the money into a different account. Since I knew the bank book couldn't be used anymore to withdraw the money, I just left it in a place where even you would find it. It's funny you borrowed money for the apartment, and you think you'll be able to pay it back? Hilarious! Don't worry. Since you desperately want to be with your mother, I'm sure you can get used to living somewhere else with her.
What? You mean you set me up? You are the worst.
What? Set you up? Where did that come from?
You knew I would be embarrassed at the bank. It was your plan all along to ruin my reputation. You went as far as to leave the bank book out in plain sight, knowing full well I would find it. For you to go through all of that trouble just to set me up, you really are the worst.
And? What do you want me to say? I didn't plan on setting you up or anything like that at all. We're getting a divorce, right? That means I don't need to have a bank account connected with your name anymore.
But what about the money? Answer my question about the money. I have to have some money. I don't even have pocket change right now. The apartment won't give back the money I used for the down payment either. What am I supposed to do?
How should I know? It's not my problem, is it? Why did you think it was right to use my hard-earned money for the apartment anyway? You're nuts if you think there isn't anything wrong with doing something like that.
But I did it for Mommy.
That's your problem. You're a creepy little mama's boy.
What? What did you just say to me? What do you mean I'm a mama's boy? How am I a mama's boy?
You really don't see it? You're so clueless. You really are the worst. Let me tell you, it isn't normal for a man approaching 40 to refer to his own mother as mommy. Right? For your important mom, you went as far as to steal your own wife's life savings? What in the world were you thinking? Just to think, there were so many things you didn't even tell your mom.
What? What are you trying to say? I tell Mommy everything. Absolutely everything. There isn't anything she doesn't know.
Oh, is that so? What about being employed by a giant corporation? That's quite the lie you made up.
Well, there was a reason for that.
It doesn't matter what the reason was. You lied. Fact is, you're just a temp worker at a company, and you have more free time than you know what to do with. All the money you do scrape up you blow on gambling, or you have to use my money. With my money, I thought you would be able to build some sort of a life for yourself. But why couldn't you be honest and tell your mother the truth?
You don't have to say it like that. I'm not a loser. I'm not that bad of a person.
Oh no, I actually think I painted a pretty accurate picture of who you really are. You should be able to easily see for yourself what a loser you are.
That's not true. My mommy would never say those things to me. How horrible. My mommy would accept me no matter what. She loves me unconditionally.
Well, mothers will be mothers, I guess. But it's all just obviously a bunch of lies. You forget you even fed yourself with my money. And yet all you did was look down on me and treat me like I was a slave. I am not your punching bag. Not anymore.
That isn't how I planned for things to be at all, honest.
You can enjoy your life living with your mommy just like you wanted. I don't have anything more to say to you. I have nothing more to give you. Just hurry up and get the divorce papers sent to me. Has the lawyer sent them yet?
What? What do you mean, lawyer?
That's right. I'm also demanding consolation money due to the fact that you were financially abusing me and exploiting me during our marriage. Lawyers' fees are high as it is. That's just going to increase their fee.
But what about me? What do I do about the apartment money?
I'm not giving you any more money. You can forget it. If you don't want to deal with the lawyer fees and the money for damages, then it's time to act like an adult for once and take responsibility for your own actions.
But what about the money for the apartment? What do I do? Canceling the contract will cost so much money as it is. You have to do something for me. Please, help me out. We are husband and wife, aren't we? Aren't we a happy couple?
You have no more use for me and wanted a divorce. Those were your words, weren't they? Unfortunately for you, the one who has no more use for the other is me. Do not contact me or try to see me again. I want nothing more to do with you. I am done with you and your mom. Loser mama's boy, and the same goes for your mother as well. After that, Sue completely ignored Carl. Carl wasn't about to pay the rent for his magnificent apartment. He also wasn't able to get any of the money back he used for the down payment. In tears, he tried to beg Sue to take him back and let him live in her apartment again. But unfortunately for Carl, Sue had already moved on. In the end, Carl came clean and told his mother about everything. He fell to his knees and begged for his mom to loan him money. His mother, of course, understood and accepted Carl, however, she was broke too. Penniless and broke, Carl and his mom were completely burdened with the money they borrowed. With no options, they both worked together from sunup to sundown. They're currently living together in a beat-up, run-down apartment.
Hey, Tom, are you not coming today? I thought it was your day off.
Is this about Mom? I told you I'm too tired to visit.
I know you're tired, but your mom misses you.
I can't go. If I go visit, you're gonna ask me to help look after Mom with you. I don't want to do that.
How can you say that? I thought you were the one who said you look after your mother, Tom. But you've never helped me look after her, have you?
Yeah, that's true. But you're capable of looking after her on your own. I don't think you need my help.
That doesn't mean you don't have to help. You could come and help me when I have my part-time job. I would be more than thankful if you can take care of your mother when I'm away.
I don't even know how to look after old people. I shouldn't be in charge.
I may be not a professional myself, but I'm trying my best. We could learn together. You can come over when you have your day off.
Nope, I don't think so. One person is enough to look after Mom. I don't think there's the need for me to.
Didn't I tell you just now? I want you to take care of her when I can't.
We've been hiring people when you were unavailable. There's nothing to be worried about. Now think about it, Lily. I'm helping you in my own ways. I'm a big help.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that. I'm always thankful of you who's working hard every day to earn money. But this is a different story.
No, not about that. It's about the other thing, about Mom's inheritance.
Your mother's inheritance? How does this relate to what we are talking about?
Think about it. Let's say that Mom passes away. I'll inherit all her money. But you, who's my wife, don't have the right to inherit anything.
I know that, but you don't have to tell me again.
No, you don't understand. Because I have the right, you're going to benefit from it too as my wife. So you should be thankful that I married you. Why should I do more to help you?
Your mother is still healthy, Tom. I think it's inappropriate to talk about her death.
It's only a matter of time. Or is it that you don't want any of the inheritance money? If so, I'll use it all by myself.
I would be glad if I can receive some, but it's not something we should discuss about when your mother is still alive and healthy. Your mother will feel upset if she hears you. Can't you be more considerate of her?
Alright, I'm sorry. Calm down, okay?
I don't need an apology. I want you to come visit your mother. I won't ask you to look after her, just come visit. She misses her son.
If I do nothing while you take care of her, she'll be angry at me. She can be pretty scary when she gets angry.
Oh, come on, don't act like a child. You should come and meet her before it's too late.
You're thinking too much. Anyways, good luck with taking care of Mom. I know you can do this.
Can you be a bit more serious? By the way, I'll eat dinner with your mother today. So prepare your dinner on your own, okay?
I'm too tired too, but I'll do something about it. Take a nap now. Take good care of Mom. Did you call me this afternoon? I had some work to do, so I wasn't able to take your call. Is anything wrong?
Hi, Jack. I'm so sorry to bother you during work. I wanted to discuss about something, but it's getting late. Let's talk about it when you get home.
I'm actually gonna go drink with my friends tonight after work, so I'll be home pretty late. I have time now, so do you want to talk about it?
Well, if you say so. The caregiver we've been hiring won't be able to come as often next month. She, told us about it today.
Huh? Why?
I don't know about the details, but your mother had a conversation with her. She said she was really busy with her other clients.
What are we gonna do without her? What's your plan?
About that, maybe your mother can move into a nursing home?
Nursing home? The one for old people?
I bet we can find a new caregiver if we contact a different agency. But I think we'll face a similar problem in the future again. So your mother said that moving into a nursing home would be the best option for both her and me.
That's nonsense. Why would Mom have to move into a nursing home?
May I ask why you disagree? Are you sad about living away from your mother?
I don't care about living away from her. I rarely meet her anyways.
Then why would you disagree? Your mother basically lives alone right now. I can't be by her side all the time, and her caregiver won't be able to come as often compared to now. I think she'll feel more relaxed if she has more people to take care of her in the nursing home.
If she moves into a nursing home, we'll have less money to inherit. You'll also be at a disadvantage too.
Wait a minute, is that the only reason why you disagreed? No other reason.
Yeah, that's the only reason and the most important reason. We don't have enough money to pay for her nursing home, so I guess she'll be paying for the fees on her own.
Yes, I think so. If she's gonna move into a nursing home, she'll be paying.
The problem is, nursing homes are expensive.
I'm not sure, but I heard it's pretty expensive. But they only offer the minimum services. I think the expensive ones are worth it.
I knew it was expensive. I don't think Mom should move into the nursing home. She's old and we never know when she'll pass away. Why should we spend so much money on her now? I think it's better for her to leave us as much money as possible.
You're only worried about money. Do you understand our situation, Tom? Your mother should be way more important than money.
She's important to me, of course, but I can't agree this time. If the caregiver can't come as often next month, why don't you look after Mom instead of her?
I wouldn't be asking you for advice if I'm able to that. I have my own part-time job, and I don't have enough energy for that. I can't spend more time on your mother, Tom.
Then quit your part-time job. You'll have more time to look after Mom.
Tom, why do you think I work part-time? Your salary isn't enough to pay for our living expenses. If I quit my job, it's gonna affect us too.
Then why don't you find a new caregiver?
I could, but your mother insists that she'll move into a nursing home. I was wondering, why can't you offer us help? If you don't want her to move into a nursing home, you can always come over and take care of her.
I told you before, didn't I? I can't look after her.
You don't want to look after her, but you also don't want to spend a lot of money for her in a nursing home. You're being really selfish. I don't think you should be complaining about this.
What about our inheritance money? How would you feel if we received less because of this? I want to receive as much inheritance money as I can.
It's not like we're gonna lose all of the money. First of all, I don't want to depend on the inheritance money to pay for our living expenses. Our lives won't change even if we can't receive the money. We'll just live our normal life as always.
There's no point talking to you about this. You understand nothing. It was Mom's idea to move into a nursing home, right? I'll talk to her directly. I have to inherit all of her money.
You keep on talking about her money. Which is more important to you, your mother or her money?
Her money, of course.
Alright. Do whatever you want. I have nothing more to say to you.
Don't be upset. I'll make sure to inherit everything from her. Don't worry about anything, okay?
I'm not worried about anything. I'll leave it up to you. Good luck in persuading your mother.
Leave everything to me and everything will be just fine.
Hey. Tom, do you think you can persuade your mother?
It's not going well. I called her just now, but she doesn't listen to a word I say.
I thought you were with her right now. Haven't you been listening to our conversation? I won't eavesdrop, but I figured your mom's reaction.
I don't understand why she's so stubborn. I make perfect sense, don't I? She's being really stubborn this time.
I guess you're overconfident. You might be the wrong one here, Tom.
What do you mean?
Your idea would allow your mother to save money, but it would also increase our burden at the same time.
Well, it's free. What's better than that?
We'll have more to worry about in return for that. You won't be helping us anyway, so nothing will change for you, but for us, we'll have to bear more burdens.
I didn't want to hire a caregiver in the first place. I only agreed because you and Mom wanted to hire one. This is what I always hoped for. No caregivers, just you and Mom.
How can you be so selfish when you've never offered us help? You're always welcome to come and help us out.
I don't want to spend my day off looking after Mom. You should help me persuade her. You're always with her, so you have more chances to do so.
I agree with your mother. Haven't I been telling you this? So why should I work with you who I disagree with? If you want to persuade her, do it by yourself.
You and Mom are both so stubborn. Can't you be more open-minded? You're both so old-fashioned.
How can you say that? You're the stubborn one.
No. I'm thinking about our future. But how about you? You both are only worried about the immediate future. That's why you think spending a lot of money for a nursing home is the best option.
If you're so eager to save money, how about you stop drinking? You'll be more of a help if you can come over to her house and take care of her. You do nothing on your day off, just staying in bed and drinking alcohol.
If I spend my day off taking care of Mom, I won't be able to take time to rest myself. Why are you so selfish? You only think about yourself. Can't you be more considerate of me?
All right. I'm so sorry. I'm a selfish wife.
And you always get sulky when I point out something you don't like. You should really fix your bad habits. If it wasn't me, you would have gotten divorced a long time ago. Oops. Sorry, Lily. Mom just texted me.
Oh, your mother texted you? She could have just told me about it. She should know that I'm texting you right now.
I guess it's something important. I'll get back to you later.
What did she say?
Mom's the best. She finally understood why I was persuading her. She's gonna reconsider about moving into a nursing home.
Huh. Really? But I can't spend more time to take care of her.
She told me she'll discuss the details with you directly. Oh, if you're with Mom right now, can you discuss about it with her now? I don't have enough time to take care of Mom. It's really no use telling me what was decided between you two.
All right.
That's great. That's a relief she finally agreed. I'm gonna inherit all of her money.
Are you talking about her money again? Aren't there more things to worry about?
If I inherit her money, we'll be able to live a better life. What's more important than that? You're probably gonna get busier next month, but good luck. My inheritance money is in your hands. Hey, I came to visit Mom's house today. But why isn't she here?
What a surprise. You rarely come visit her. What's going on?
She agreed to reconsider about moving into a nursing home, remember? So I wanted to do something for her to show her my gratitude. I thought it was your day off, Lily. Why aren't you here?
Well, your mother told me to get out of the house.
Huh? Why?
Well, she didn't let me in when I visited her today. She said she no longer needed my care.
What's that supposed to mean? Then where's Mom? She won't be able to go out alone without your help.
Your mother moved into a nursing home today, so I think she's doing fine.
Huh? Did you take her there without telling me?
No, it wasn't my decision. your mother has been finding a good nursing home to move into, so I offered some help. I had a chance to discuss about it with your mother, remember? She told me that she was getting ready to move out of the house.
You helped her? I'm gonna inherit less money because of you. Do you understand what you did?
Don't blame me. It was you who helped her make that decision.
Me? What do you mean?
You've been very rude towards your mother. You valued her money more than herself. And you also weren't the best husband as well. After she got to know how you've been treating us, she decided to move into a nursing home.
It's your job to stop her. Don't be so proud of yourself. You failed me. I'm never gonna forgive you.
I'm never going back to our house. Be as angry as you want.
What do you mean you're not coming home?
I'm divorcing you. After your mother moved out, I went back to my parents' house. I left the divorce papers in our living room. Have you seen it?
Not yet. Do you think I would ever agree to get a divorce?
If you're not gonna accept our divorce, I'll guess I'll have to sue you.
Don't be ridiculous. You've been saying all these selfish things to me. Why are you suddenly asking for a divorce?
Well, reflect on how you've been treating me and your mother. Your attitude revealed a lot about you. I learned that you were a very selfish person.
The more money I inherit, the better for both of us. You said you wanted the money too.
Yes, it would be helpful, but money is not the most important thing.
What are you trying to say?
What if I fell sick when you're still healthy? Will you take care of me? I bet you won't.
We can use the money we inherit to hire a caregiver. Why would I have to take care of you?
See? It reveals a lot about you. Even if your wife got sick, you think money will solve everything. I can't be with someone who values money more than anything.
But how can you suddenly ask for a divorce? You're being really selfish.
You're the selfish one. Remember how you've been treating us? Both your mother and I have been accepting all of your selfish actions. Can't you do me a favor one last time? It's not much to ask from a lazy person like you. Although I prepared him with the divorce papers, it took him forever to hand them in. I no longer could wait for him, so I decided to hire a lawyer to mediate our divorce. As a result, our divorce was approved and we finally got divorced. On the other hand, Tom seemed really upset about getting a divorce and the fact that he'll inherit less money than he planned. Her mother refused to meet him when he visited her in the nursing home, which made him even more upset. I'm sorry for Tom, but I chose the nursing home with the best environment and services for her mother. So, I don't think there will be much left for Tom to inherit. When he gets to know about this, I'll think he'll feel more upset, but it's no longer my business, so I don't think I'll ever tell him before he realizes himself. That's our small revenge from both me and her mother.